Hello everybody. Today I'm testing out my new backpack, the Lundhags Saruk Pro 75 liters, and I'm just testing it out now. Tomorrow I'll be going to Norway, really hiking with it and trying it out, but I have a few points already that I found while I was packing the backpack. As you can see, it's a pretty decent pack. It sits really nice. The hip belt is really comfortable. It got all the bells and whistles. A few things that I want to show you right from the go is the bottle holder, the pouch. Really nice. It has two pouches on both sides and you can actually enlarge that. This is barely enough for a cell phone. If you put your cell phone in it, it's really hard to close, so you'll probably open it up all the time. But the downside is that when you want to put it in, as you can see, it gets hung up on the zipper here. It just doesn't want to go, so you always need two hands to slide it in. You know, just a minor thing that I found. You can pull it out easily, and once it's fixed, it is okay. But once this you get the point. You get that zipper in the way, so it kind of gets hung up sometimes. All right, so that is one thing. So let's take the backpack off and have a closer look at some points that I found. Okay, so looking at the back, by the way, I'm not going to do all the specs, because if you look at the Lundhags website, or you get a perfect nice video about all the features, about adjusting and the back and how the system works. So that is, I don't know, I don't think I have to go over that. What I want to show you is the side pouches. They have the zipper at the back, and that is of course a pretty decent feature. You have to flip your backpack to get access, but the downside is when the backpack is pretty full, as it is now, the access point is actually pretty narrow. So for instance, if you want to get this pouch, if you stuff it and you want to get it in, it's really narrow and you really have to squeeze it in. When it's inside the pouch, there's actually plenty of space there. So I was struggling a little bit to get everything in. A plus side is that they actually made it so that it only runs to here. That means that if you have a water bottle, this one is full, and you stuff it in, you actually do have the space, so it doesn't conflict with the pouch. A little bit actually, if you have stuff here, you can see, but there is a contraction strap here, and what I usually do is I shove the stuff to the side a little bit, I close it, and now I prevent the gear from sliding down, and I have all the space that I need. Yeah, so that is really functional there. I believe that the backpack, the Gnauer that they had, their pouches actually went all the way to the bottom, and you always had that problem that you can't use both at the same time. With this backpack, that is less of an issue, so well done. All right, let me show you the front. I noticed the first time when I was wearing it that this part was leaning towards me and my head was against the back side. So what you really need to do is use this tension strap and really make sure that it is this way, that you pull it towards you, yeah, so that it doesn't come against your head. And then you pull this over and you make sure that you pull these really tight. I don't know what I think about the hooks yet. They they take a little bit of getting used to, but this way, of course, it works really nice. It's a front loader, so you can open it all the way. Let me show you. You need to loosen up all the tension straps. It's with Velcro, and it opens up about to here. As you can see, I got my food and lunch here, clothes, some other stuff. My tent is there, and my sleeping bag and a pillow is underneath here. So all in all, 75 liters packs a whole lot of stuff. So this is worth about a week of food. So that is what I could get in there. These lunch packages, by the way, I did a separate video on one of these packages and what I put in it in terms of calories and stuff. So if you're interested, check it out. Alright, so let's use this thing in Norway the next few days and see what it is like. Okay, hello everybody. I'm back from Norway, from hiking in Rondane. We're back in Sweden, and I thought I'd do the conclusion of the bag, the rucksack, the Lundhags Saruk Pro 75 liter. We've done about 60 kilometers of hiking in 5 days and more than 800 meters of height difference. So we climbed some mountains, we had all kinds of weather, rain, sun, whatever, and I think it's a really good test to see what it can do. So let's go over the backpack and see what I think, and hopefully that will help you making your decision. Alright, so let's start at the back. I'm actually very positive about the carrying system. There is a lot of adjustability. And one thing you have to know is that you really have to take your time adjusting it. So you can adjust the pads with the Velcro and you can slide it, and then you can adjust the strap, the length of the strap here with a buckle. And you have to adjust it a little bit so you can have enough slack so that you can, if you have it like this and you hook it in, that you have enough slack to pull it tight, otherwise you run out of strap. So I had to look for the ideal position there. The support here in the back is really nice. Again, the back side here is adjustable also. I mean, there is a lot of adjustability and I really like that about this bag. Of course, the tensioning straps here are really well, and I had no buckles running loose over time. Everything stayed in place. So very impressed with the carrying system there. One minor point is the pouches. They are somewhat small, not that that is a problem, but the bottle, if you take it out and you want to put it back in, you can see what happens here. You get hung up at the zipper part. And you know, once every while it goes right, and then you have that problem again and you have to flip this up to get your bottle in. Minor issue. The other side has the same feature, and they are pretty big. You know, you can put your camera in, but sunglasses and phones a little bit tight. I don't think I have my phone with me. Give me a second. Yes, I have my phone. So let's see if you put your phone in. As you can see, this is well, a normal size phone, I would say, yeah? My hand. If you put that in, you see what happens, right? It is just not deep enough. Of course, you can open this and then it will accommodate your phone. Alright, so just so you know, but it's a nice feature. Let's move on to the side of the bag. The side pouches have the zipper in the back. Okay, that is really convenient if it's raining and your rain cover is on the backpack. Another nice feature, by the way, is that the rain cover has little hooks and they go into these elastics, and I don't know if there's another one around here. No, just this one, but it hooks in here and it really keeps your rain cover tight. Yeah, nice little feature. Now the zipper opens up, and like I told in the beginning, it only goes this far, the pouch, and that's a good thing. I even would have liked it to be a little bit higher, so you would have a little bit more space for your bottle. You can see that it has a little bit of a conflict. I will show you. this is really tight. That is one of the downsides. I mean, this is a bottle, a 1 liter army bottle, and you can see that it just fits, but it doesn't hold much space. So cooking gear or whatever is really hard to get in because there is so much tension. And I emptied the bag a little bit, but when it's completely full, it's even worse. So only small things can go in. And here you have a bottle, and now it's bumping in to my other bottle. And you can see how that is a little bit annoying. But there is a solution. You use the strap here and you tighten it. That is one of the compression straps. And now you keep this part free, yeah? And then you can use the pouch really nice. Of course, if you don't use the bottle pouch, you can use all this space. The side pouches are really nice, really tight, and like you can see now, it takes a 1 liter bottle, an army bottle, pretty decent. It will take a Nalgene bottle, it will take any other bottle as well. So a little bit tight on the zippers here. That is a thing that I kind of found annoying, but overall really good. What I really love is this pouch in the front. I got my head in there and my rain jacket. For swapping clothes while hiking, you get sweaty, you want to swap out your rain jacket for your t-shirt. I had to do that quite a lot, and it is really nice. It also has webbing here, sort of rail webbing I believe it's called, and you can put here some elastic or whatever and add even more. Then we have, of course, all the bells and whistles that every other bag has. Something I would like to show you on the inside here is this one. As you can see that it hooks in on the flap, so whenever you close this up, you also automatically bring back the lid, and that is a nice feature. It has a roll top. Everybody probably knows that. It has an extra string, and what I like about this one is that they put the clip and the rope a little bit apart so they don't conflict with each other and you don't get things in the way. And of course the opening on top, you have to undo the compression straps, and then you can open that up almost completely. Well, my backpack is still in there, and my sleeping bag, I'm sorry, a pillow and whatever. I took some stuff out because it was a little bit heavy, but it can accommodate quite a lot. One thing you have to know is if you pack it like this, you will always run out of space, because if you compress it from the top, you will always be able to put more in, yeah? So it has pros and cons using this, but it's really convenient. One last thing I think would be an improvement on this backpack is that it doesn't have straps to hold your tent. And why do I say this? What I found was, when it was raining really hard, what you do is you pack your bag first in the tent. You take this out, you use the rain cover that is included, which is a beautiful one, by the way. Here it is. Also, of course, it's used, so it's not folded nicely. By the way, here are the little hooks for that elastic, really nice feature. Not that you need it, but it has a really decent strap here to compress it and so forth. But you end up with your tent. And like I said, if you have to open your backpack to put your wet tent inside and it's raining really hard, that is really annoying because all your stuff will get wet. So what do? You keep the tent outside. And I had to improvise straps so that I could put my tent there. And what I did was I used the rail webbing here, and I used the buckle for the rain cover so that I ran it through. So that is the only thing really that is a problem for me, is the lack of those straps. Beyond that, the whole backpack performed fantastic, and I would definitely recommend it. So take from it what you need. If it's no problem for you that the side pouches are a bit tight, you know, yeah, I don't know, if you don't like certain parts of this, then get another backpack. Other bags that are comparable are maybe the Gregory Baltore 75 I believe is very similar, and of course the Fjällräven Kaika 75 I believe is a little heavier. The Baltore from Gregory is a little bit lighter. This one is about 3 kilos, 2.9, 3 kilograms. It is a bit heavy, but you get a lot of comfort and a lot of quality for that. All the zippers are still fine. All the stitching is still in one place. The only thing I could find, where was it? Yeah, here. In the pouch there is a little hole here, and I don't know if that rips out. I think I will put a piece of tape on that. That's the only thing that gave. I don't know what happened. Maybe it got hung up on a branch or something. But anything else is still in perfect shape, so that is really, really minor after 5 days of hard use. Alright, so in conclusion, it is a fantastic backpack. It has a lot of features, buckles and stuff, and I advise you to go to the website from Lundhags, and they have a video about this backpack both in Swedish and in English, so they tell you all about the materials and all the ins and outs. But I thought I'd give you an honest user review, and hopefully it helped you out. Alright, thanks for watching and see you next time.